Good morning, friends. Welcome to Take Two for this Monday, the 29th of April, 2019. I'm Jeannie. I'm so glad to be with you on this day. Did you have a great weekend? I know I did. And sunshine. It's just so beautiful. And I just am appreciating the beauty of living in Southeast Alabama. Well, I'd like to share a thought with you about something I was talking about with my husband yesterday. We were talking about, especially with this beautiful weather coming and everything, and it being more now falling into the beach type weather that we're experiencing. We started talking about a few years ago when we went to the beach, because we live about, maybe 2 hours down from the beautiful Gulf Coast, the Emerald Coast. And we were talking about going to the beach, and we were talking about seagulls. And we were thinking about this time that we were sitting, we had our little area on the beach, and we were sitting and relaxing, and there was a family with a little girl, and she had a bag of corn chips, and she was eating the corn chips, and then she was tossing them onto the sand so that the seagulls would get them. Well, of course, all you have to do is throw one corn chip, and before you know it, you have a seagull and all his relatives and buddies following him, and they're swooping over our heads and everything else, and we're like, hey, what's going on around here? And Michael said something very interesting. He said, what silly seagulls. They're so stupid. And I said, what do you mean that's not nice, calling those birds stupid? He says, think about it for just a minute. He says, there's an ocean full of fish. I said, yeah. He said, an ocean full of fish. They can have as much food as they want. And those silly birds are arguing and fighting over one corn chip. Now, isn't that true? You know, the first bird who swooped down and grabbed the corn chip, it was his. He got it. He had rights to it. He was quicker than the other ones, and he got it, and he swallowed it. And yet, all his buddies came and in hordes, flying all around looking for that corn chip. They wanted that corn chip. They were fighting over it when it already was down that first seagull's throat. Aren't we so much like that, boys and girls? We have an abundance before us. We have an ocean full of things to take part of or be part of. We have an ocean full of friends. We have an ocean full of support and love from people. And yet what we'll do is we'll go out of our way to try to get acceptance from somebody that it doesn't matter whether they accept us or not. We want that corn chip when we've got a banquet before us. Think about life. I know that I've done this on occasion. I know I have. I've coveted other people's stuff or their fame or their recognition or just having the attention. I've done this. I'm going to be honest with you, boys and girls. I have gone after people's corn chips when I have a banquet in front of me. So think about that for just a minute. Just really, really meditate on that thought, boys and girls. Is there something out there? Is somebody that, first of all, that you have no rights to, like those swooping birds, the buddies of that first bird that wanted that corn chip that he had already swallowed and already had possession of? It was his. They had no right to it. Do you find yourself as one of the buddies that goes swooping after somebody else's stuff when you have no rights to it simply because you want it, when in fact you have an entire ocean full of stuff that you could draw from, but instead you want somebody else's corn chip? Take a moment to give that some real serious thought. And while you're at it, while you're thinking about that, stop and say, were there times that I could have been a blessing to somebody? I was too busy wanting their corn chip when I could have just helped them partake of an ocean full of blessings. Hey, go be a blessing to somebody today. That's what you really need to do. Take somebody to the water's edge and say, you know what? There's a banquet here. There's an ocean full of blessings, and I want to share them with you. You know, you might end up being the only one who is that blessing. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel too, Jeannie Sigler, Jeannesigler. Hit that subscribe button. And don't forget, great music, great programming. We've got some special stuff that's going to be running, coming this week, and I'm going to share that with you later on in the week. So don't forget, WRMZ.org, and click the listen button. Okay, I love you all very much. Listen, y'all take care, and please don't go after somebody's corn chip when you've got an entire ocean full of blessings. You think about it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.